I'm about to introduce. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Bobbleheads Sports Show with the latest and greatest sports news and analysis. We're here today, and we're talking about predicting Week 11 of the NFL. Smasher, why don't you go ahead and get us started with the Thursday night game?
The Thursday night game is the Bengals taking on the Ravens, 5-4, 7-3. The spread on this one is the Ravens by 3.5. Who have you guys got winning this one?
Cincinnati revenge game. Joe Burrow just came off a loss. Pretty easy. I'm big on the Bengals.
I'm also pretty big on the Bengals, but I have the Ravens winning this. They're both coming off very heartbreaking losses. I think I think Lamar and his better defense is going to get the best of the Bengals.
I've got the Bengals. I know before this recording I said I didn't have any upsets. I lied. I've got the Bengals in this game.
This isn't really an upset.
I mean, it is
for the Bengals to win. No, not that big of an upset. It's only a 3.5 spread.
Yeah.
I agree with Aiden. I've got the Ravens here.
2-2 split.
I like Lamar Jackson. I like the Ravens defense a little bit more. I think, they're just better. Then we've got Sunday football. We have the Steelers versus the Browns. 6-3 teams known for their defense. I'll come out straight away. I have got the Steelers winning this one because I prefer their defense slightly, and also Deshaun Watson broke his arm, so it's going to be PJ Walker.
You prefer the Steelers defense over the Browns defense?
Yeah, it's kind of no.
That's a take.
I don't know. I like the Steelers defense.
That's a bad
take.
I like the Steelers. I like the Steelers defense against PJ fucking Walker.
I see. I understand what you mean.
You like the matchup
I understand
better.
what you mean now. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
the matchup is certainly
prefer. I hate PJ Walker's a bitch.
I picked the Browns to win this game 21-20.
The spread is 1.
I think if they win, it'll be by like nothing.
The spread is 1.
I mean, whoever wins this game is going to win it by like 1 or 3 points. I mean, it's going to be close.
Yeah.
I've got the Browns winning this game. Even with PJ Walker, he's still fucking better than Kenny Shitkett. So I don't see the Browns having much of an issue here.
It's quite the take. Quite the take.
I mean,
Kenny Pickett's a starting quarterback. PJ Walker's a backup,
and he's still better than Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, Kenny Pickett is not. Kenny Pickett's not that good,
I would take Kenny Pickett over PJ Walker.
I might be biased because I have PJ Walker in a couple leagues, but whatever.
Oh yeah, that's you're an idiot. Do not.
The next game we have the Chicago Bears taking on the Detroit Lions. Let's just get this out of the way. It's the Lions.
Lions blowout.
It might be
easily.
It is the Lions, yeah.
I have the Lions winning.
It's the Lions. It's pretty easy.
34-17. Justin Fields, I think, is coming back from injury.
He is.
I don't care. He does not move the needle. All right, let's be for real here.
The next game is the 4-5 Chargers taking on the 3-6 Packers. Chargers favored by 3. I have the Chargers because I do not believe in the Packers.
I think Chargers winning this one.
I picked the Chargers to win 24-13.
You don't believe in the Packers? I don't believe in the Chargers. Yeah. I'm riding with the Packers on this one. I love their young team.
Yeah, but because they're young doesn't mean they're good. They're young and they're shit.
I know. They're not completely shit.
Chargers,
they're mid. They're mid.
The Chargers have a better quarterback. Chargers have a better running back. The Chargers have a better wide receivers. The Chargers arguably have a better tight end.
You're right, and yet they still can't put jack shit together.
Defense.
That's real, actually. I hate the Chargers, but they're still going to beat the Packers.
You're right on all of that, and yet they still can't seem to put jack shit together and do anything with it.
Awful. The Packers haven't put anything together either, because they've got nothing to put together.
Packers are young and scrappy, and they're working with what they got. And I like that.
They're not scrappy.
Oh, yeah, scrappy. Gym rat. Fucking...
the Lions are scrappy because they win games by low amounts of points.
With
The
good
Packers
players.
just lose every week.
The next
Packers
game, again,
lose.
this will take 10 seconds. Dolphins versus Raiders. It's the Dolphins. By
Yeah.
40.
I don't know about.
Not
I don't
by-
know
not
about
that much.
40.
They're winning.
I think this
They're
is going to be a week where the Dolphins run up the score like how they did in the Broncos. 56-17.
No.
That's my
I
guess.
think the Dolphins.
I think they will purposefully run up the score.
I think they'll try to, and then I think some shit'll hit the fan, and they'll win by like a touchdown or two.
Well, the Raiders stink. If they only beat the Raiders by a touchdown, they should be relegated
Raiders
to the
aren't
XFL.
that thing. Come on, bro.
Dude, they're pretty bad.
The Raiders.
Yeah,
are.
but not bad enough to get like Broncoed on.
I would
they're not
say the
losing by a
Raiders are
significant amount.
on par with the Broncos.
I think the Broncos.
Okay, the Broncos just beat
Oh.
the Chiefs and the Bills.
Yeah, they still lost by
Yeah,
70
but
to the Dolphins.
they're on par with
That was
the
early in the season. Teams
Broncos getting
have that
beaten
figured out by
70
now.
to 20.
Yeah, well, the Raiders have ridden the high of firing the coach for like 2 weeks now, and it's gonna die, and they're gonna lose, and then they're gonna be like, oh,
Look, we all know they're gonna lose.
Yeah, well, they're gonna lose, but they're not gonna be able to lose. It's not gonna be a 70-20 game.
Yeah.
That's like early season stuff because no one knows what they're
Alright.
doing yet.
The next one is a rivalry game. Giants Commanders.
You already
Everyone's
know who's
right
winning
with
that one.
Commanders, I'm guessing, except for AJ.
Hey,
I've got
I
the Commanders
I
winning
gotta
this
ride
quite
with
comfortably.
the boys on the hometown team. I mean, on the
I've
rivalry
got
game.
10. You ride with them every week. You rode with them against the
Yeah.
Cowboys, and they
I
got
will
blown out by 30.
Always ride. That's called team loyalty, Smasher.
No.
There's a difference
It's
between team
called
loyalty and having
team
a
loyalty.
sense of. I don't think a Panthers fan would be like when they're taking on the Niners. Go, oh, team loyalty. I'm taking the Niners. I'm taking the Panthers here.
Yes, they
No.
would.
Yeah.
no, I would.
Yeah, if I'm
I
a fan of the
would.
team,
I
I'm going
did.
with them every time. That's what being
I
a fan
did.
is about, Smasher.
No,
wouldn't
if
hear
I
bandwagon
think
speeches.
AJ
You wouldn't
is
know
better.
because you're
Bandwagon.
never an
Bandwagon.
underdog. Patrick Mahomes bandwagon meat rider.
I'm 90% sure we're an underdog this week.
Yeah, but you.
No, you're favored by 2.5.
How
Get
we
it right. Get it right, buddy. All right, you are not an underdog. You have Mahomes. All right?
Yeah.
And Kelsey.
So if you were an underdog, that means you're gonna take the other team to win.
If the team is that much better, yes. Like, if we're
They
missing, if we were
They
playing the
can.
Niners and we were missing Mahomes, Kelsey, and half our defense, I'm gonna take the Eagles.
No,
Like,
the
You
Eagles.
just said it for like what?
The Eagles have anything.
Bo doesn't know what he's saying anymore.
I said if
You
we're
just said
playing
the
the
Nin-
Eagles,
You said it for playing the Niners. I'm gonna take the
oh
Eagles.
well,
to
now
win.
I take the Niners. Like,
All right, wonderful. Glad that's cleared
if a
up.
team
Okay,
is,
next-
I'm,
hit us with the next
when
game.
I'm
Next-
picking my games, I am unbiased.
Alright, next 3 games should be pretty speedy here.
Cowboys versus Panthers. It's the Cowboys.
It's gonna look like last week's Giants Cowboys game, absolute blowout.
Yeah.
No, it won't. No, I have the Panthers putting up a better fight than the Giants did.
You're delusional. Anyway,
I mean, then again, Bryce Young is better than Tommy DeVito.
I don't think I'm delusional.
I won't argue that one, Aiden.
You are pretty
I
delusional.
won't argue that statement, Aiden.
Yeah, like Tommy DeVito started. Like they can do a little bit better than that.
And I would argue the Panthers receivers are somehow better than the Giants receivers.
That's pretty close, dude.
That's
Who's the
you're-
Giants
You're
wide receiver
comparing.
one?
You're comparing.
Exactly.
You're
I
comparing
guess
a
it's
garbage
Waller,
bag
but he's also hurt.
to a slightly different brand
Who's the
garbage bag.
No, who's the Giants wide receiver one?
I don't know.
Whoever they
Shepard?
decided is that week.
Exactly.
It's
The-
not like
the-
Adam
the
Thielen is
Panthers-
good either.
The Panthers have Thielen.
None of
I don't
them-
think
Thielen
pretty
is
good.
infinitely better than
He's-
any
he's-
receiver.
He's not that good.
Oh, wide
Yes, he
receiver
is.
one is Saquon
I'll pull
Barkley.
up the fucking stats.
Oh, wide receiver one is Saquon.
He doesn't get a lot of separation,
600
and he gets forced the ball. He gets forced the ball.
658
He's not
yards,
actually
4
that
touchdowns,
good.
68 receptions.
He was
Actually
good.
very
What
good.
he played for the Vikings, and he was good on the Vikings.
Not the last couple years. He was very.
And you're,
good.
hold on, but you're saying the Giants receivers can force separation?
Not really. That's why it's close.
No, Thielen
All
is
teams-
infinitely
all
better
of
than
these teams-
whoever the Giants bring out.
Thielen isn't infinitely better than anybody in the NFL.
He's infinitely better than fucking.
I would rather have Jalen
Sterling
Hyatt on my team
Shepard.
than Adam Thielen.
Sterling Shepard's also
Well, it
fucking
depends. Are
30
you
and
starting a
hasn't done
franchise,
anything
or
in
you're
5
doing it
years.
for just this year?
Just this season, I'd rather have Jalen
That
Hyatt.
is bullshit.
Because
Hyatt's had
because-
like 100 receiving yards total.
Not his fault.
They don't
Not his
use
fault.
him correctly. They don't know how to use him. They have no idea what they're doing. The Giants stink.
Clearly,
not
the
good.
Panthers used Thielen correctly. He's got
All I'm
almost 700
saying,
yards.
all I'm
They
saying is
forced him
Jalen
to
Hyatt
go.
is 10th in yards per reception because he's a deep
They
threat.
don't use him correctly. You guys.
But listen, he averages
All right.
he averages 8 receptions on 10 targets. If they were forcing him the ball, he'd be getting more than 10 targets, and he'd be not getting as much.
Bryce Young throws the ball like 20 times
Receptions.
a game. So
He
like
is.
half his targets go to Thielen.
If
That
they're
is forcing him the
force
ball.
feeding him the ball,
They do
you would
force
kind of
feed him the ball.
expect. If they were force feeding him the ball, you'd think he'd catch less of them because they'd be force feeding him in bad situations.
Frank Wright literally calls plays for Thielen every single down. That's all he calls.
And he gets open.
He gave
And
up.
he gets open.
gave up.
And he
play
gets
calling
open.
duties
And he gets
like
open.
3 weeks.
And he gets
So
open.
what if
All of a sudden,
Justin Jefferson
Thielen
gets a
his target.
if Justin Jefferson gets a fucking play called for him, and then he gets open and gets the reception? Is that also just feeding
No,
JJ?
that's because
Like,
he's really good. He gets fed because he's really good. Thielen gets fed because there's no other options on the team. No one
But he
else-
still makes
everyone's
catches. He still
ass.
catches the ball.
so why do the Giants?
Because
Why do
they
the
don't-
Giants? Why do the Giants not feed Sterling Shepard?
Because they're
Because he's
starting
30
Tom
and
DeVito.
ass.
Bryce Young isn't
starting-
that great. you know?
Even when they
I
had
don't think-
Daniel Jones, they weren't feeding him.
Daniel Jones was too busy getting sacked to feed anybody the ball.
Because
Yeah.
the Giants
It's
are
the same
awful.
offensive line.
My
Exactly.
point
They're
is
so bad.
the Giants are awful. The Panthers are better than the Giants. The Panthers will put up a better fight against the Cowboys than the Giants did.
They will, but you're overrating Adam Thielen. He's not very
That
good.
is,
No, we're not.
I don't care about the
Not
Adam
very
Thielen
good.
shit. I care that the Panthers are better than the Giants, and the
Yeah,
Giants are
they are.
awful.
I would like to see a Panthers Giants game. When does that happen?
We beat them in mid-August. I think that was preseason, though.
Oh,
That was
wow,
preseason.
you beat him in preseason. Crazy.
When did
He
we
just
the
has to
Jags-
do it.
The
Tommy
Jags
DeVito played
versus the
that game.
Titans. Jags versus the Titans. I've got the Jags.
Jags.
I have the Jags as well. It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
I
Comeback
have the
victory.
Jags.
They got embarrassed
I
last
think-
week.
Yeah, I think they're gonna bounce back. And
The next game is the Cardinals Texans. Texans.
Yeah, it's the
Texans win.
Texans.
Cardinals had a cool story, but it's the Texans.
They Cardinals had a cool 1 week.
I think the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals will at least keep it close, like at halftime, and then the Texans.
I
will
think
go.
I agree, and I think it'll be a 10-point Texans win, which honestly isn't awful for the Cardinals.
I think it'll be more than
Listen,
that.
that's good.
Um,
Get that draft pick, man.
Mm.
Get Marvin Harrison.
The next game is the Niners versus the Bucks. The Niners are favored by 11.5. I think the line is way too big, but I think the Niners continue what they did last week and get back on track with another win.
You know,
Yeah.
I was actually going to say the exact same thing. I think the Niners will win, but they're not covering the spread.
Yeah, that
The
spread's a
spread
little
seems a
steep.
bit
I think-
higher.
That's a bit
I
steep.
think they will cover the spread, but I would never bet on it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I think they
it's-
probably will, but I
I
would
think
never
there's
bet
too
on it.
much potential for it to be a 14-point game that the Bucks score a touchdown in the last minute to make it a 7-point win.
Mike Evans,
Hey,
70-yard
Baker Mayfield
bomb.
game-winning drive.
30
right?
seconds left.
Spread-winning drive.
Yeah,
The next one, this is a surprising one. Jets versus the Bills. Bills are 7-point favorites.
I
We
think the
know
Bills
earlier
win,
in the
but
season the Jets beat the Bills.
I think the Bills are going to win this, but it's going to be by less than a touchdown, so they're not covering the spread.
This will be a
I think-
Bills end-of-game field goal win because Josh Allen
think-
will
I think-
continue to
Bills.
throw interceptions when he shouldn't.
Yeah.
I have the Bills winning 14-10. I think the Jets probably have 7 for most of the game. They kick a field goal in the 4th, and then they go for onside kick and they don't get it, and then yada yada yada.
I think it ends up being a Bills either 1-point or 2-point win. I think it's like a game-winning field goal.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be crazy. The next game, the 6-3 Seahawks take on the 3-6 Rams. The spread is only 1 towards the Seahawks.
The Rams are 4-6, buddy. After this week, we're
Uh-huh.
4-6.
Okay.
We already
That's
beat the
team loyalty
Seahawks
smasher.
once. in Seattle. We beat them once in Seattle already.
Okay, hold on. AJ, it's not team loyalty. The Rams are it's basically a pick 'em spread. It's not like the Seahawks are favored by 20 here. It's a fucking
Seahawks are gonna win though.
Listen. Stafford's back. He's healthier than he has been recently. Puka Nacua will hopefully be fine. And Geno Smith's coming off a really good game, which means hopefully he'll just suck, and then we can win, right? I have us winning
ride that high.
24-20 or 24-19. Sorry.
I have the Rams. I like the Rams too much.
All right, I will solo ride with the Seahawks on this one.
You fucking cocksucker.
Because again, I don't think it's team loyalty. It's a close game. You could get away with picking either team in this one.
Oh no, you can't. The Seahawks suck.
The next game, it's kind of a matchup of the two sneaky teams that have been coming back recently. The 6-4 Vikings take on the 4-5 Broncos.
Whoa, I thought you were talking about the Chiefs game. I was about to say
no.
Slow down.
No, two sneaky teams that are coming back from bad starts. The 6-4 Vikings led by Dobbs, and the 4-5 Broncos led by Russ. The Broncos are 2.5-point favorites.
The Broncos are favorited on this game. Wow.
Yeah, and I don't agree with that. I have the Vikings because JJ, by all sounds, he'll be back.
He's limited in practice. They don't know if he's going to be back.
He'll be back.
Even if he is back, give me Russ Wilson.
Even
give me Russ.
Even if JJ isn't back, give me Josh Dobbs.
Russ Wilson.
Give me the Pastronaut.
Yeah, I agree with AJ. Even if JJ isn't back.
Give me the Pastronaut.
Even if JJ isn't back, I've still got Josh Dobbs being slightly better.
Broncos, what is it?
But I'm also very anti-Broncos because I'm a Chiefs fan and I can't root for the Broncos. And I hate Russ. And Peyton.
The NFL is
both Manning and Sean.
Here we go.
The Broncos should win this game, but because of the Josh Dobbs agenda, bro, they're gonna give it to the Vikings. I'm calling it bad penalties being called all game on the Broncos, and the Vikings will win.
All right, and the last game of the round is the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs are 2.5-point favorites. Obviously, I have to ride with my Chiefs, but that is because
about
I
think he was.
Well, it's a close game. Again, you shouldn't be riding with the Giants when you're 20-point underdogs.
That's what being a fan is, bro. Do you not know what being a fan is?
Not when you're 20-point underdogs. That's just delusion.
This doesn't know what being a fan of a team is.
That's just delusion. That is delusion.
No.
When
when
we do this segment and the Rams play the Niners, I will pick the Rams.
Yeah, you should. You're a Rams fan.
It's a divisional game. I could see the Rams winning that.
Oh, I get excuses.
You're delusional for not believing in your own team.
I would say
Giants Cowboys was a divisional.
Rams. No, look, Rams, Cowboys.
What?
What? Cowboys are awful.
What does that have to do with him picking the Giants, though?
You don't understand.
This guy's a little special. Anyway, I've got
the Rams and the Rams would blow out the Cowboys.
Anyway, I've got the Eagles beating the Chiefs.
What does that have to do with him picking the Giants, bro?
Because when the Rams play the Giants are fucked.
We do that. No, that won't be good.
Dude, what?
Anyway, who do y'all have for the Chiefs-Eagles game?
The Eagles, bro. I hate the Chiefs, and they aren't very good either.
I second that statement. Eagles.
7-2 would say differently.
Chiefs by 2.
All right, so those were our Week 11 picks. Make sure to click the follow button on all our socials and subscribe and like the video.